Hi guys, I'm recording this video to show you different ways of how to work with EViews. As we explained earlier this week, you can either use menus. So if you, for example, if you want to open a new work file, you can just go to File, New, and then open work file. Or if you want to open an Excel sheet, you can go to Open and then import data from an Excel sheet. Then you can go to File, Open, and then foreign data as work file, etc. So you could do this, or you could use the command box here. So you can write your commands and then press enter for EViews to implement your commands. But what we actually discussed in the seminar was different. We wanted to learn how to write the command, write a script of the commands where we can edit this script later on. We can work with this script at any time, and also we can put comments about all the steps that we have done in the script. So the way to do this is to write a program in EViews. So you go to File, New, and then you start a new program. Okay, so again, go to File, and then New, and then you start a program. And again, the reason to do that is just because we want to keep a record of all the commands, all the steps that we are going to do, and this will allow us to edit it later on and work and even add more lines to this this program, etc. So one thing that you should notice before you start working in any program, where you are actually working on the computer. So if you look at the path here, which tells you the working directory, so where the work directory, where you actually in which folder you are working. So let's say I want to I'm working in a project and I want to place everything on that in one folder. So a good command or a good thing to do first is to use the command change directory. So it is cd from change directory, and then you can tell EViews where you want to place this. Let's say I want to place this on the desktop. So this is a file from my desktop and I want to just copy the location from that file. So this is just the where I want EViews to save all my work. I want EViews to change the work directory to this destination. So I'm gonna put this quotation mark, and then I'm gonna put the destination where I want to work, and then I'm gonna put another quotation mark, so it turns red, and turns red, just this is the text. So if you understand, this is the text, and in this context, or after this command, means it's just a location. So and as I said before, if you try to run the program now, it might give you it will give you an error message, because you need to run the program, you need to save the program first. Let's save the program. Let's say we're going to save the program to maybe somewhere in the desktop. Okay, and let's just give it a name. Let's say EViews program 1. So I'm just gonna give it any name, and then I'm gonna save it. Oh, okay, so just gonna save it somewhere else. Let's say just doesn't like where I wanted to save it. Yeah, so let me just find somewhere in the computer. I think if I go to the C drive, I'll have more space. So let's just put it here. So just save the program. So once you save the program, then you see the untitled, the program, it was untitled. Now it didn't have a title. Now it changed to EViews program. So now I'm working the desktop. All what I want to do is just to change the directory. So change this line here to the desktop. So all what you need to do, I saved the program already, so there is no error message, or I don't expect any error message. All what I need to do is just to run this program, and again, so you'll see this destination here, or the work directory, change to the desktop. Okay, so what if I just want to remember what this step about? So it's a good practice really to leave comments for yourself. So to leave comments, you just need to put this and just to put whatever comment you want. So let's say this is just change. Let's just type change directory or work directory. So again, anything on in green, this doesn't exist or is not seen by EViews. So EViews is not going to see it. It's just a comment. Okay. So now again, let's just run this again. It's not going to do anything different because it's already changed the work directory to the desktop. So let's now give an example of a command on how to, let's say, how to import data from an Excel file. So as we explained before, one way to do it is to go to File and then Open, and then Foreign Data as work file, and then you just go and find your work file, the Excel sheet that you want to import the data from. So let me just show you the Excel sheet. So this is our Excel sheet here, and okay, so this is the data. So we have data with time series data, quarterly data with 4 variables. Okay, so we want to import this Excel sheet. All what we need to do here, again, if you want to do it the old way, you're gonna go just open work file, foreign data as work file, and then you're just gonna choose your Excel sheet, and now it's just done, and here's your data. So this is the old way. So what if I want to just avoid, I mean, another way, just before I go to how to write a command for that, another way to do this is just in latest versions of EViews allow you actually to drag and drop the Excel sheet into EViews, and it will read it straight away. So let's do this. So I'm dragging and drop this, and now you can see again it imports the data. So let's just say we want to save this in a line in our program. Just write a command in our program, so it will save our time later on if we want to rerun the program again. So we don't want to worry too much about importing the data. The program will do this just following the commands. So the command to do this is work file open. So you give a command to EViews to open a work file. You can give the work file a name. So let's call it WF equal. So WF here is just a work file. Let's give it a name. Let's say just gonna call it week 1, or whatever you want to call it. Just close the bracket, and then since we are on the desktop, we change the work directory to the desktop. So now EViews is gonna look at the desktop. So anything I want to place here is just is the file name, which file EViews should go and read. So all what I want to do here is just to copy the file name from here, and I'm gonna place it between, again, quotation marks here. So oops, sorry, here we go, and now it turns red, so it's a location, if you remember, or a name. So it's a text mainly. So now EViews, if I run this program, oops, okay, so what is the problem? Okay, so basically I think the issue here, it just didn't find this. Okay, yeah, let me just, oh yeah, I didn't put the extension, sorry. So I should put the extension for this file. So this should be .x. Yeah, this one. Sorry about that. So we need to put to add the extension. Oops. So it's .x. Yeah, .xlsx, I think. So hopefully now it will work. Yes, it worked. So now it opened it imported the data from that Excel file. So before I go from here, I just want to remind myself, I'm gonna put a comment that this step is about importing the data. So import data. So again, to import the data, the command is very simple, work file open. So I'm asking EViews to open a new work file. WF equal just work file name equal, give it any name, and then I put the name with including the extension. I put the name of the Excel sheet, including the Excel file, sorry, including the extension, and then run the program. This will import the data. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. We'll carry on with this example in the next video.